So I would like to introduce you to OneWhoAsked, who is, to be perfectly frank with you, I believe is probably a new cheater or a stolen account on a stolen account or a sold account. He's like a longer running account. People always ask me, like, how do you think that under 1 or 2,000 battles is like a new account? I would say under around 5,000 battles. 5,000-ish battles is when you're considered more of a veteran in this game because of the way, at least the way I think at least this game works remotely. So he is in the XM800T right now. Granted, he is 31 and 21. He's not exactly very good in a lot of his vehicles. Now, granted, he's positive, but he's not exactly very good. He's also somehow negative in the terms. I don't know how you can be in that vehicle. He's also in a ranked squadron, War Thunder Squad, granted arcade. Ranked squadron, so there you go. The biggest indicator you'll see, at least in this vehicle, he dies pretty quickly in this because he's not very good at positioning. But you'll see pretty quickly him staring at people that he cannot see to scout them through terrain like that. So he scouted that guy who is over at the C line, and then he's going to scout another guy that he remotely can't see right there. And that guy was actually in their spawn, because the way scouting works in this game is ridiculous. So you can see him staring directly at people through terrain. I'm going to speed this up here because he goes and sees these guys. Now, granted, you could see the T-54 and the BMP-1, so those aren't overly hard to see, but because, like I said before, he doesn't know how to position himself very well, he gets the BMP, and then he dies to the T-54 because he didn't take priority targets over actual targets that he shot at. So, gets the BMP-1 here, that's fine, but this guy murders him. Okay, cool. He doesn't get enough for an aircraft, but you're going to see pretty quickly he clearly didn't like dying. So now he's in the M103 using solid shot, which granted that might be what he has. I don't know. I didn't look at his record for it. And as soon as he gets to the top of this hill, he starts staring at people. Like, stares a guy, turns over here. Oh, I see that guy too. Oh, staring here, see that guy too. Oh, I see that guy too. It's just immediate. He is in his spawn looking at people who are 1.5 kilometers away, staring directly at them. And some reason, like, I don't think he realizes that his round is pretty slow, and yet he's still trying to shoot these guys, like, from far away. I don't think whatever program he's using is compensating for the shell he's using, because he's not aiming high enough for any of these guys. So the theory is that his software is running, like, for if it was a dart, maybe, which is hilarious because that means he paid for a cheat in which it doesn't calculate the correct velocity on his shell, which means he likely more has just a ESP bot, because now he aims at the right thing, and there he goes. He got the kill. So maybe he doesn't, but in reality, he's using a cheat because he was staring at people directly through all manner of terrain. And that's no surprise to anybody. If it is, then, well, you're a bit special yourself. I also had a guy in my comments who came up earlier. I think his name was Twink Supreme, according to my comments, who claimed that I hadn't reviewed his friend who didn't get banned, but then didn't elaborate further on the name. So, mate, if you ever see this, I would love for you to give me the player's name of the friend that you claim is so cheating or not cheating, and let me know which video it is. Because you're not banned, you're not chat banned like a couple other people have been in my comments. So, if you want to prove it, prove it. It's like all these other people in my comment section who come in here and says, oh, I haven't seen my name in here, I'm glad I'm not banned yet, blah, 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 but yet they won't give me their account name because they're chicken shits and they don't want to freaking give me their name. So, yeah, I understand that I can't do much about it, but also if you wanted to prove it, that Gaijin doesn't do anything, then you would give me the name. Because, you know, Gaijin won't do anything against your cheaters, but you don't want to risk it anyway. Because I know all you guys use is, you know, other accounts that aren't your main. Even though all you claim you don't cheat on your main, but you definitely do. So, I'm going to leave that here. As always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night. And, as always, if you do have a comment for me, please follow the template that I leave in my pinned comment, and I will get to it as soon as I can. Have a great night.